Good morning. Welcome to Trade Recap for the 29th of June. Today was break even. I'm going to break it down real quick. What I saw, why I took it, all those good things. So stick around to the end of the video. So on the higher time frame, I was actually bearish. I was expecting for us to manipulate higher into this 4-hour internal high here on NASDAQ, which was pretty relevant with these equal highs. And I wanted to see some bearish moves. Reasoning why is this because I do believe that we're still in an overall bearish market structure. We're seeing more abrupt down moves to create new swing lows than we are to try to achieve the swing highs. So that was my overall bias. But I still had my eye on the bullish levels because the 1-hour time frame was creating some bullish structure. But I was also very hesitant because of the fact that we had these low resistance draws on the bottom of the hourly key here. So with that being said, I actually marked out one level besides the 1 hour here and the 4-hour here, and that was this 30-minute intermediate low. We had this fair value gap, and we tapped into it, saw very good rejection, and we continued higher from here. So that tells me that there is resting money at this 30-minute internal low. I also marked out this 1-hour internal low. So I had 3 levels marked out on the chart: 4-hour, the 1-hour, and this 30-minute. I was only going to play off the 30-minute, and if I saw a like screaming out at you trade, and that's literally what we got. So at market open, we whip down and we take out this 30-minute intermediate low. What is this? Oh, that's that fair value gap, which is also London low. Off of that, there was a somewhat of an entry. I personally would not take it, but this 30-second inverse, the reason why I faded it is because we already have interacted with and tapped into this 5-minute bearish gap right here. So that is why I faded that move. Then what I saw is that ES and NASDAQ became correlated. This is very important. We both came to take out these highs. They both achieved these highs. Okay. So once I saw correlation, I expected us to go higher for a few reasons. First reason, we still had strong closing candles up here. There was no rejection wicks or exhaustion that we were seeing here. So I was expecting for us to retrace into a level that was going to bounce us back higher. What I ended up trading off of was the 5-minute rejection block. The rejection block is something that I've actually seen more recently be a powerful confluence. I kind of view it as a fair value gap only when there is a abrupt exhaustion. So when we come down and market open like this and leave these wicks and then have strong closing opposing candles, this rejection block to me is the same as a LFVG or a strong unmitigated gap. So we tap that perfectly. And then I saw the highest time frame fair value gap, which was the 2-minute, get inversed. Because the inverse was so weak, I did not take it right away. I actually waited for this candle to start showing some pressure past the change in state and delivery. I entered right about there. Let me show you all the executions for some proof. Here you go. Executed on this candle and got break even on this candle. The wicks on, wait, no, it's the same wick. Never mind. But yeah. So what we saw after that, I was going to go break even very aggressively because of the fact that we did already take out these highs, and because of the fact that I felt like we were overall high time frame bearish. So we hit the break even. If I would have went for a 1-to-1, I would have had take profits today. But I actually was going for this 15-minute body high. The reason why is this is the first area that I felt like price could reverse from. If it viewed that as creating generated low resistance liquidity. There was another point that I was looking to possibly take profits at, was this last 5-minute gap. We did not reach either of them before my break even, or ever really. So that was what I saw. I saw this chopping around. I kind of saw it coming. I knew that price was slowing down at this high. So I was completely okay with it. It's a no news Monday. I was planning on not trading mentally already today, but I just saw the setup. A perfect 5-minute rejection block that we saw tap and give us the entry that we wanted to see. I actually had an issue with my trade copier. I've been using TradeSyncer. They've been good, but like I switched back to Tradecopia today. I feel like they're a lot more consistent and clean. A few of my accounts didn't even execute at all, and then there's a few of them after my break even that lagged for quite a few seconds. I had to manually flatten all the positions to exit on it. I never had to do that with Tradecopia, so maybe like once on like a CPI trade or something. So I'm going to be switching back to Tradecopia. TradeSync kind of screwed me up a few times. So, but yeah, that is the trade recap. Tomorrow should be a way better price action day, but honestly, this was not bad. Like we saw real money enter here. We saw it respect the wick theory of the rejection block here, that there is money and orders resting inside of the rejection wick here. So overall, it was a good price action. It just didn't deliver to the highs that you would normally see it deliver to on days like this, when you have high time frame draws like this. So yeah, that is it. I was not willing to take anything else after that. We did end up reaching that 1 hour internal low. Well, the levels I mark it on the chart, y'all, are not just some like fairy tale crap. They hold. Like most of the time I see reversals from these levels. That's why I only mark out like 2 or 3, maybe sometimes 4 levels, because they hold the market. I didn't see anything down here. I wasn't even on the chart anymore. I was battling back and forth with trying to figure out to switch the trade sinker. I didn't even see an entry down here at all anyways. So yeah, that's what I saw on the chart today. This is what I actually executed on. But yeah, that's all for today, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out. God bless. Stay safe.